Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. Just a quick announcement before we get in. What I'm planning to do at the moment is play through each of the characters one by one and go up in the, ascensions as we do that. So, yeah, all 0, then all 1, all 2, etc. I want to play quite a lot, but I don't want to spam the channel with them, so what I think I'm going to do is only upload, my favorite runs from that grind, and leave the other ones uploaded, but unlisted in the Slay the Spire playlist on my channel. And yeah, I'll link to that in the description, I guess. Today we're going to be trying the Defect. So this guy starts with 75 HP, and he has the Cracked Core Relic. At the start of each combat, channel 1 Lightning. This was a character from the first game as well. So hopefully I know what I'm doing a bit better here. Construct, what have you become? Alright, so there's Neow's Fury. Obtain a random rare card, and gain 2 random neow relics, add a random curse to your deck. If we do the curse, I'm hoping I'd have enough money to remove it instantly. I can't remember what the first cost is. But that's kind of tempting. It's that or rare card for me, but let's gamble. Let's do it. Nutritious Oyster. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 11. And upon pickup, choose one of 2 colorless cards to add to your deck. That's kind of cool. Mind Blast. Innate deal damage equal to the number of cards in your draw pile. So there is something I really want to do with this. I've barely started playing, but I do think it'd be hilarious to get clone on this. But it's going to be worse than Ultimate Strike initially, but still potentially better long term. And you can upgrade it to make it free, definitely that. We've got Decay, yeah, we're going to want to remove that. Let's maybe go this way. Yeah, lots of elites and fires and stuff that way. Let's do that. Okay, so the Defect. This is his starting deck. We get 4 strikes, 4 defense, a zap, which channels lightning, and dual cast, which evokes your rightmost orb twice. So this orb setup, you start with 3 slots. Every time you channel an orb, you just get one. And yeah, they all have passive abilities. The lightning one does 3 damage to a random enemy at the end of your turn. And yeah, they will have a set evoke thing. So for this one, it just does 8 damage. We probably do want to Mind Blast because it's more damage than that. It's a bit of a shame, but just have to tank a load of damage here. Okay. Double block, probably. I feel like we end this fight without taking more damage. Why did I say that? I think I meant triple block, but whatever. Okay. Beam Cell. Deal 3 damage. Apply 1 vulnerable. Charge battery. Gain 7 block. Next turn gain energy. And skim. Draw 3 cards. I think card draw is something we're going to want at some point, but doesn't really do anything right now. I think Beam Cell might help us get through early turns, so I'm probably going to try that. And the Brain Leech. Okay, choose 1 of 5 random cards out of your deck, or lose 5 HP and gain a colorless card reward. We did this one the last time I came across this event. But I kind of want to do it again, so let's get another colorless card. Okay, thinking ahead, draw 2 cards, put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile, exhaust. Catastrophe, play 2 random cards from your draw pile. Probably not amazing, because we have, you're free, you can be free, and I think these can be free as well. So, yeah, not that. And prolong. Next turn, gain block equal to your current block, exhaust. I think that's okay. I think thinking ahead is going to be the best long term, though. And, yeah, we kind of just have to ignore everything here. Right? I don't think anything else is better than removing this, so... Yeah, we do that, we leave. And I would like to try an elite, and we can always, leave and not go to the other one if it seems bad. But we're not very well set up. So we apply vulnerable, and then it's going to take half again as much damage from attacks. So hit that pretty hard. We could try and draw some defense, maybe. I think that's going to be helpful. I'd rather not take too much damage here. Defend and strike because you're vulnerable instead of channeling another orb. And it's not dead, but we don't have to take damage, so that's fine. Yeah, okay, easy. FTL, deal 5 damage if you have played fewer than 3 cards this turn, draw a card. Book Strike, Cold Snap. We're not making that many orbs right now, so I don't know how I feel about you. Cold Snap does give me a Frost Orb, which gives you block when the passive ability happens or they're evoked. I feel like I want FTL and we go for a weird, like, really cheap deck. That might not be the move, but right now I like it, and I think it helps us against the... Oh, I was gonna say the statue, but I don't know if that's even on this, like, act. Okay, do we try and hit you? You're gonna hit me next turn, so I assume we want to kill this one. So do that. It's not quite enough. We could probably kill it with this and stun you, but that seems like a bad idea. We have FTL. Is that still ready? Strike on top? Yeah, it's not. Okay. So yeah, we can't kill it. I think we don't want to. I think we get it very close to death, so we hit you for like 7, then we strike the other one. Actually, that's still gonna die if it gets lightninged. Ooh, this is awkward. Okay, hit you twice. Because I think if we kill this, because they both have this ability where if we kill one, the other one eats it and it gains 4 strength. And I think if we make that happen, then it'll just hit me immediately the next turn it can, and I probably won't be able to block that very well on a multi-hit. I think this turn we maybe feel better about popping it. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be able to. I was thinking about playing Zap, but, you know, we just do this, and then we just need any attack for that next turn. Like, 1 damage gets us there. Yep. Okay, Stable Serum. Retain your hand for 2 turns. Gun Cup, deal 4 damage 3 times, add a Simed into your discard pile. That's not bad output. If we manage to get some strength, then that could be really good. I do think I'm taking a Cold Snap, but Boost Away is kind of nice as well. Gain 6 block, add a Dazed into your discard pile, but it is free. And Terra Eel. Let's see how we can do against you. So we finally didn't draw Beam Cell in our opening hand, which is a bit of a shame. I assume we still want to hit it with that? Like, maybe it's... No, maybe it's not. Okay, it's probably Double Defend Cold Snap. Probably shouldn't rely on Mind Blast too much until we've either upgraded it or stuffed our deck full of other stuff. To play through this fight as we can. So yeah, the first time Terra Eel's HP reaches 70 or below, it becomes stunned, and it won't attack us for that turn. So we'll Beam Cell before I draw. Thinking ahead, we're definitely going to want to double defend. Just wondering what I can draw that I'd actually like to see. I think we're okay just doing this. I don't need to draw. Definitely taking a lot of damage though, which is a bit spooky. Okay, so it's getting close to 70. That's bigger. Yeah, we definitely want to crack it this turn. Okay. So we can evoke a Lightning Orb just by channeling another Frost. So this will pop for 8 damage. So you're stunned. Just keep hitting it, I guess. I guess I could have dual casted instead of doing it that way. Might have been a bit more damage. 10. Be nice to get a free card. Yeah, let's look. We didn't. Alright. Is there anything here that I definitely want on top? Could like dual cast to channel these. That might be good defense. Definitely don't want it this turn, yeah. A little bit of offense. I could just like play some of these. I would quite like to play Cold Snap, to be honest. So yeah, now we have a Lightning Orb at the front. If I want a Frost Orb at the front again, then we can just channel it a second time. Yeah, I'm playing things a bit strangely. Like, we could have got 1 more damage if I played Mind Blast first. Please tell me it's dead. Like, how much? It's so close, dude. It's 1 damage off. Oh, God, of course we're 1 damage off. Alright. Whatever, we survived. Surviving is the big thing. Captain's Wheel. At the start of your 3rd turn, gain 18 block. Dude, we did find All for 1. Okay, so cost 2, deal 10 damage, put all 0 cost cards from your discard pile into your hand. So if we just make everything cost 0, then we can just play them every time we draw this. It's definitely what we want. I would love to rest, but now that we have this, I think we definitely want to start turning things into 0 cost cards. So let's do that with Mind Blast to start. I don't think I can trust an elite. I think we just have to go up here. Yeah, it's gonna be too slow. Getting extra strength could be really cool if we are like throwing down things like this. But I feel like I could use the gold, so let's do that. Relic? Lantern, start each combat with additional energy. That's not too bad. Alright, now do we do it again? Like upgrade Zap? I think so. I'm not too worried about hallway fights. Elites and the boss are kind of scary. Try to attack with basically 2 extra damage, or yeah, 2 extra block for a defend type thing. Kind of nice for anything that's free. We're definitely going to be playing Mind Blast every time it shows up now, but I can say the same with most things. There's definitely nothing efficient we have in our deck for it, but yeah, probably just go with some extra damage on something we're going to be playing a lot more often. So Beam Cell is unlikely to ever hit something that's already vulnerable, so I think we get more out of putting it on something else. We will always be playing you, but you're always going to have more damage anyway, so I don't know, it's between these two, I think. I'm just going to let you be a... Oh, no, that's not. We put it on FDL, because if I find a better... whatever it's called... enchantment for Mind Blast, then we want to be able to put that on instead. Freaky rats, okay. Doing 11. We can probably kill one. We do 3, and then probably... yeah, 16. Kill the bag. I think we just kill the one in the middle. Okay. Hit you a couple times. Very low HP, but this is fine. Yeah, actually, I think it's almost over. Like, we kill you, we dual cast, and then we probably kill that next turn. We definitely do with this, unless it's gonna heal. Be gone. Okay, 15 gold, colorless potion, pretty helpful. Hologram. If we draw that after we've played All for One, we can bring it back and then use All for One. Refract is kind of interesting as well. Deal 9 damage twice, channel 2 glass. So this is a new orb type. Deals damage to all enemies, decreases damage every turn. Definitely very strong. Hard to play and doesn't synergize with All for One. I'm going to take this instead, and we are going to go to the shop, because I'm still kind of afraid. 2 punch constructs are duking it out, and you see some treasure between them. Should you try and nab it? Add injury to your deck, obtain a random relic, or fight them for greater rewards. I don't know if we survive this fight. I don't know how bad it is, but we're on 18 HP, and I feel like this is something that's going to be scary, so... yeah, I'm okay doing this. Got Vajra, extra strength. I like it. Okay, so now we have something to remove again. Yo, defrag. We can do both. Get some focus and remove it, yeah. I feel like there's definitely some good stuff in the shop, so I'm sad I can't afford more of it, but... yeah, I think you have to take those. And who's our thing? Soulfish. I've not fought this yet. I assume I have to rest, otherwise I'm going to die. But this is a really good upgrade. So yeah, we'll rest for now. And I'll explain what focus does when we find it. Okay, do we need any of this? We could do colorless potion. If we get to power out of that, it'd be very nice. I could wait until it's attacking me and I can't block it to try, but I'm gonna check this now, I think. Jackpot. Deal 25 damage. Add 3 random 0-cost cards into your hand. Panache is also pretty tempting here. Like, every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. That is AoE, but it's still pretty good damage if you're spam playing stuff, which we might when we draw All for One. but I'm really tempted to see what this gives me, so let's do Jackpot. We get to play it for free. Gonna check FTL first, we do get to draw. Right? Like, I really want to see if I get Beam Cell, but it's not very likely. Do just do this. Thinking ahead, draw 2 cards. Okay, do we keep checking? I really do want to see if I can get Beam Cell before I play Jackpot. Hologram? Hologram seems okay. Let's put Defend on top. I'm gonna check this. Yeah, I'm probably gonna pull back Mind Blast, but we'll do that afterwards. Test the coil. Deal 4 damage. Trigger all lightning against the enemy. We have 2 potentially. Super critical. Gain 4 energy. Exhaust. I think we definitely leave that in the discard pile because we can draw into it when we have all for 1 and then still play a bunch of other stuff. And go for the eyes. Deal 4 damage. If the enemy intends to attack, apply 1 weak. That seems pretty good. This is a long turn, but I'm kind of liking it. Alright, so I'm going to hologram Mind Blast back, I think. Or I can Jackpot again. That's way cooler. Let's do that. Right. Reboot. Shuffle all of your cards into your draw pile. Draw 4 cards, exhaust, and overclock. These are going to be nice things to redraw, but there's kind of way too much. Yeah. Yeah, we have like way too much now. And what is that? At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, lose 6 HP. Spooky. Okay. And you're hitting me for 16. But we can do that. We'd have 7 spaces in our hand, and we draw 4 there. 4 there? No, there's like 9. Well, we get more by getting rid of this, because these only block for 5. So I'm assuming we beckon... Yeah, we just have to beckon, and then all for 1 of those I can't afford it. So we do that, draw a bunch. Do I even super critical? We can use our defense that way. This is so strange. Just hit everything. It's gonna hit everything, alright. Zap him. We definitely just draw more. Yeah, I think we super crits, then we block a bit, reboot. Shuffle all of your cards into your draw pile, draw 4 cards. If we manage to draw all for 1, then it's just over. On 4, okay. Still really good damage. Alright, we hit with this. We finally play refrag. Focus increases the effectiveness of orbs. So if we get 1 focus, then all of these will do 4 damage instead of 3 every turn, which is pretty significant. Oh my god, it just died. Okay. That is amazing. Buffer. Prevent the next time you would lose HP, and that is a power. Signal boost. The next power you play is played an additional time. Exhaust. I don't think we have any powers yet. That's not true. We have defrag. And shatter. Deal 11 damage to all enemies. Evoke all of your orbs. I'm between these two. I think Buffer's easiest to play just by itself. Signal boost would be amazing if we can play it with defrag. But if we don't find it with defrag... Oh, it's not this turn. That's just in general. But I still risk, like, running... If I draw defrag before that, I'm still probably going to want to play defrag instantly instead of having to wait for my whole deck to cycle. So I think if I take this, it's only really good if I do find other powers to add to my deck. So maybe we start with Buffer then. And hey, it's pale. Clone. Bro, this is exactly why I didn't add anything to Mind Blast. We can clone Mind Blast and then just duplicate it every campfire. Okay. So yeah, we take this. This card can be duplicated at rest sites. Add it to Mind Blast, which is already upgraded. And now we just need to... Well, we need to not die for one thing, but I want to go to as many campfires as possible. So there's 3 on the right side. Kind of 3 up the middle. No, you could do 4 actually if you go this way, but then you have to fight a lot of elites. Or 2 elites. I think we can maybe survive that though. Let's check it. We need to maximize this. Okay, so that does nothing yet. We need to make it good. and I will explain what it is that we're trying to do soon. I just hit it. Okay. 6, not too bad. Beam Cell FTL, I think, is a very easy start. And then, yeah, honestly, we can probably kill it here. Just draw back, like, Mind Blast, maybe? Hologram, Mind Blast, hit it again. Dual cast that, and then I'm pretty... Oh no, because it blocks for a ton, doesn't it? Should I attack potion? I don't know if this is going to be an issue. I assume it's fine with All for One. So maybe we'll just buffer. I don't even remember if this guy multi-hits. Yeah, has 32 block. Block is not removed at the start of Tunneler's turn. Stunned if all block is removed. Okay. Definitely want to do Zap. I think we're fine doing Thinking Ahead. Oh, we didn't draw All for One, dude. It's the last card. Okay. Well, I'm gonna play Defrag. We probably want 1 defend. So I'll put another defend on top. Oops. Okay. Yeah, so we do this. We are not blocking enough, but it's pretty close. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's awful, dude. Like, oh, my discard pile's empty, so now All for One does nothing. Maybe I should have just used my attack potion. I'm gonna take so much damage. I hate this. Or we're not, because if we pop it, it gets stunned, right? Okay. Ooh. Okay, almost horrible, but we made it out. And honestly, I'm thinking we just add, like, every card we see to our deck now. Because if we can duplicate this Mind Blast and they're all innate, I think they will always be at the top of my draw pile, like even on other turns when I haven't played them all. So I think just adding more stuff to my deck just means higher damage Mind Blasts at the end of the game. So maybe we take Bulk Up for now, just because it's like there. It'll make us a bit weaker right now, maybe. But yeah, I think that's going to be good later. It's pretty good now, to be honest. Like, lose an Orb slot, gain 3 dex and strength. I think I'm happy to play this first. But we do U and see if we find... hold on. Do that first, then we see if we find FTL. We did. Okay, that's really nice. Get rid of Cold Snap? Get rid of Cold Snap. And yeah, I guess we do bulk up then, because we can bulk up All for One and then we play like everything a second time. Should have FTL'd first, alright. Maybe. I don't know, we got more damage out of that. We might be able to finish the fight here. Like, how much damage is that? A lot. Nah, okay. Alright, took some damage we didn't have to take. Lightning Rod? Gain 7 block at the start of the next 2 turns, channel a lightning. Maybe shouldn't be taking these. Yeah, I think I'm getting too excited about it. I think it's going to be a good idea to start adding loads of random stuff to our deck later. I think right now it probably is just harming us. But I don't think it's too bad of a card either. We don't really have a lot to block at the moment. So we put that there. He's toxic. So at the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, take 5 damage. Do not love that. Definitely zapping, definitely dual casting. It's gonna be a lot of damage coming in. See where this goes? We might be able to kill it. We can still kill it, alright. Alright. A bit painful. Bulk up lightning rods. Seems okay. So we block and start channeling some lightning in the next turns. It's all for 1. Yeah, so we do that before we do thinking ahead, because otherwise we empty our thing again. Of course I drew into that. Let's kill it, right? Yeah. Good. Love fruit juice. Game 5 max HP. Probably gonna hold on to it for now, but seems okay. And boot sequence. I don't know what the priority is. Like, if I add that to my deck, I have a billion Mind Blasts, I don't know whether that's going to be at the front of them or not. But I do want that in my deck, I think, so... Yeah, costs nothing. Innates gain 10 block, exhaust, just a very safe card. Don't need to go to the shop. Yeah, we're going straight up. Okay, you're going to summon monsters. Don't love it. Hit you, draw. But boot sequence on top? It's gonna be free. Like, it's always free. I can just, like, play all this turn. Sure. Okay, so we play all these. And what are you? Okay, minions abandon combat without their leader. When this dies, it revives next turn at full HP, so you're probably just doing, like, the same thing over and over again. How much can I block here, actually? If I do double defend, then we tank all of that, and then the buffer removes the rest of this. Oh, hit it? Actually, maybe it's fine. It didn't? Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay, I'd like to bulk up, but if we draw all for one here, then that's way more important. So we start with FTL. We didn't. Yeah, we want to make sure we don't draw anymore then, because we want all for one in our hand without recycling our discard pile, so... Yeah, we just have to play this turn as we have it, I guess. That's good to hologram the beam cell back, but we're going to get it next turn anyway. But I don't think there's a good reason to not play this. So... Yeah, maybe it's just beam cell again. None of this is that impressive. Like, we get more damage out of you, but... I think we're probably going to kill it very soon anyway. So yeah, all for one immediately. I guess I can zap, so I can play that second time. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Alright, it's dead, right? We can kill it somehow. Yep. Great. Radiant Tincture. Gain energy, gain an additional energy at the start of your next 3 turns. I like that more than retain your hand. I'm not sure if I should. We don't have that much card draw, and half my cards are free. I just don't know when I'm going to use Retain Your Hand. I feel like the only time I will is if I have All for One, and I don't have a good time to use it somehow. So yeah, let's do that. Chill, Channel Frost, Channel 1 Frost for each enemy. I think that's always pretty good. Yeah, another free card as well. Be good in this fight. Okay, Love Beam Cell Mind Blast. We're not going to be able to fully block you unless we get something really good out of FTL. Fewer than 3 cards to stand draw a card. Yeah, I think we Beam Cell Mind Blast FTL. It's just where I put these. Because I'd kind of rather not kill this one to start, but it does hit really hard. Okay, so you're dead. Helpful. Okay. Ouch. 15 and 8. And we still cannot block very well. Yeah, this is really awkward. I don't think I can bulk up. I could bulk up defend, maybe. I'd kind of like to defrag and cold snap. Even like dual cast. And then we really are taking so much. Then we have to check the attack potion to get out of here faster if we can. Another all for one. 11 damage to all enemies is also a little bit tempting, because I can even pull up another cold snap before I pop them. Yeah, I think drawing those again is going to be quite helpful, so. Let's do you. Am I going to be able to kill this? Definitely not, yeah. Okay, we'll just try and kill you then. We bulk up first, actually. Maybe it's a little bit closer that way. But, yeah, keep it going. So how much would that be? We have vulnerable... So I need 12 cards in there. Let's just wait, it's fine. So you're very dead. Lightning Rod blocks most of our damage. Like the incoming damage. Okay, that wasn't too bad of a turn. But we still lost a lot of HP for this fight. Thinking ahead, it'd be nice to get, well, a few things really. Zap, very good. Let's have a ton of block thanks to the wheel. Okay. Yeah, so it's quite dead. Let's see, go for the eyes. Another 0-cost card. I think I'm happy to have it. Hologram's also just really good though. Or it feels good. It really depends. If I do get bulk up in play, then it's a lot of block, you know, for the one, and then I can draw back my favorite 0-cost card to also play for free. I think I'm gonna go for the eyes, and yeah, this is where I need to decide how aggressive I can be, because duplicate all cards enchanted with clone. That means I'd get a second Mind Blast. Both of them are doing like, you know, 20 damage or something right at the start. So that's not crazy, but then they'll both have clone, and then the next time I clone, we get 4 of them. Or we'll have 4 of them, and then 8, and then 16, and it goes crazy. So while it would be nice to rest, there's also just a lot of upfront damage, and we have to do it at some point, so... Yeah, we pray we don't die here. Centimillipede. Yeah. That's probably not the guy I wanted to see, alright. So we can do 21 damage twice. We can thinking ahead first, see what we find. Assume we want the damage in though. Okay, we don't have any AoE. I'm just gonna kill this one. And it will come back. These things revive with 25 HP after 2 turns, so I doubt I'm gonna kill all of them before that one comes back. Just trying to save myself some HP here. Don't really need the strike, and I'd like to play the others, so we'll do that. Block, boot sequence, cold snap, this one. We don't take any damage. Okay, I wish I knew what the debuff was. Quite like go for the eyes here. Deal 4 damage if the enemy intends to attack, apply weak. So it's only hitting for 10 instead of 14. Have some pretty decent stuff to draw back with all for 1, so happy to do that. Might still attack you, actually. There's a chance we kill it, and that's still helpful. 15, yeah. So we can very easily kill that. We can, like, Mind Blast Strike, and that finishes it. Then I can go for the eyes this one. Yeah, okay. So that's helpful. I'm gonna get 1 energy when I play that, so right now it'd just be another strike. I think I'm saving it. Lightning Rod. Quite like that. I don't think I can kill this turn. It's just Zap Strike, Dual Cast, Defrag are my only offensive options. But now I am a bit more scared. No, should I be scared? We have a good block. Hold on, we're definitely going to use Defrag. I don't have to use Lightning Rod, but it does generate me stuff. And stuff can be quite helpful. Like, if I channel this, we get another lightning, and that might just kill it at the end of this turn. Which might be a problem. I'd kind of rather stall, because I could really easily kill that in a future turn. Nah, I mean, this is barely more damage. Let's just get the other lightning, so... Don't need the block, but we get another lightning next turn. And it didn't hit this one. Helpful. Okay. FTL, we will absolutely do that. How much are we taking here? It's quite a lot. I'm very happy I have Frost. It would be nice to get bulk up in play. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to block for as much as I like, so I'm going to FTL you to kill it. Maybe that wasn't the right move, actually. Whatever, we can do this and then we can draw back all for one and we can have a pretty big turn anyway. Shame these are so low, but this is mostly fine. Yeah, we're not going to be able to redraw, so we hit you with that. And then we hit you with everything else, and then we hope it's over. Like next turn. This turn even, nice. Okay, Shackling Potion. All enemies lose 7 strength this turn. Upgrade 2 random attacks. Could be helpful while we're still doing the all for one stuff, but... yeah, end of the game probably won't matter. Genetic Algorithm. Gain 1 block, permanently increases this card's block by 3 exhaust. That would be really good. But we only need to rest like 2 more times or something before we start insta-winning fights, and then I'll never see that card. But maybe that's also a good reason just to take something, because that means we're probably out of the woods very soon. So I'm gonna take Cool-Headed, I think. Yeah, definitely don't forget that. And upgraded all for one, sure. Okay. Regal Pillow. Wait, whenever you rest, heal an additional 15. That's not just going to a rest site, right? No. Okay, so I would actually have to rest to get that. And that is a lot of healing, but... We have 4 Mind Blast pluses. And we're definitely going to the next one. And I might avoid elites. I don't know. Maybe not. This is feeling pretty good. I also love the boot sequence is at the start. It's very helpful. Be nice if I could get, what's it called? Unceasing Top. If I could just keep drawing into them on the same turn, that would be the real dream. Okay, so pretty happy to do this. Probably dual cast as well. Strike, chill, then we're done. Shouldn't be too hard of a fight. I say, and then it's like hitting me kind of hard. Let's FDL first. Okay. What about Lightning Rod, actually? I was thinking maybe we could just pop back Mind Blast, but it's not really enough. I think I'm better off just trying to block a lot. So yeah, let's... we don't need to... yeah, let's Mind Blast then. Just hurt it. It's dead. Very good. Okay, 15 gold. This thing again. I didn't use the last one, and I definitely don't want to replace anything else. Right? Maybe we do. Alright. 5 max HP. Synchronize, chill, and claw. Another chill is always going to be helpful, and again, it's just padding for our deck for the Mind Blasts. Duplicate all cards with clone. And now we have 9 innate cards. We have 8 Mind Blasts and wherever the block is. I can't remember when we added it. But yeah, this is already very good. We could try whatever this is. I think we can probably handle it. Like, our first turn is going to be our strongest by far, so... Mr. Bees. Yeah, you are dead, Mr. Bees. I'm very sorry. 25, 25. Yeah. Okay, we definitely made it then. Enemies drop an additional 15 gold. Not bad. And I am going to keep adding stuff. There is no reason not to right now. I don't really like any of this, but... yeah, Cold Snap, I guess. You don't survive either, right? No. Alright, 10 gold, 15 gold. Speed Potion. No. Tempest? This time you draw a status card each turn, draw 2 cards. If we don't finish off the boss or something, like, instantly, then that could help in the future, maybe? Because we're only drawing things that cost 0, or we will. Kinda like Feral, I just don't know if we're gonna end up using it either. Let's just do Tempest. Okay. And we're gonna keep doing this. I don't know how bad you are, but I assume we still are better off with, like, just twice as many Mind Blasts? No? So we can kill one of them instantly. I doubt they're going to kill me on the first couple of turns. I think we can afford to. But this is definitely where knowing how bosses work would be very helpful. We didn't get our block, but we can maybe use the strength potion here. Or we just kill this one, if we can. Yeah, like we do 10 times 34. We can very easily kill this. Bit of a shame it has to break this way, but sure. Then we turn around. And I'm still kind of tempted to use my Shackles potion. It's not a good time. I don't know if this thing can do multi-attacks or not. As for what we do with these... Oh yeah, they don't exhaust. We definitely just use them. It's not like we do any significant damage, but sure. Alright, don't hurt me. And then we get even more. They're lower damage. But that is okay. Okay, we really need to just really stuff the deck. Because we can't draw extra right now. So what we need to do is add so many that the initial set is enough to kill everything. 39, jeez, this was close. Alright. Thanks for not killing me. 100 gold, 15 gold. Machine learning, start of your turn, draw an additional card. If we did get something into play, that'd probably be my choice of all of these. I guess mod is very interesting. It's also a 0-cost card. Like, you'd be able to draw it back with that. It's not like we're trying to win by using our orbs. In orb slot, draw a card, increases. It's only gonna be once, actually. That doesn't really do anything. Okay. Yeah, we survived. We get a full heal. Teehee. And we get to do something else. Choose 3 cards in your deck, enchant them with Swift 3. So the first time you draw them, you draw 3 cards. I can't put that on the Mind Blast, I think. If I could, then I think it would be worth adding that to them so they would also be duplicating, but I don't think that's a thing. Honestly, more max HP would be kind of helpful. Like, I'm a bit afraid. Just like I'm gonna get killed before I can kill things, and I'm not gonna draw into blocks or anything. Or enchant all card rewards with Glam. This card has replay once per combat. Ideally, we'll never see anything except for our Mind Blast at some point. So yeah, it's HP. Take the fruits. It's a bit boring, but it does, yeah, keep us alive. And which path gives me the most campfires? There's not a lot. Like, it looks like there's 3 at most. Let's go to the right side. I don't even know if I want to mess with elites too much. I'm afraid something can kill me. What's the top shop? There's this shop, and then we don't get to another campfire. Okay, I'm just gonna go up the right side. Let's just do that. Get an early shop too. Yeah, 35 damage. It's gonna get very busted when we double our like deck size totally. Got a dexterity potion. Double your energy, a boot sequence, another innate card. I mean, I don't think double our energy does really anything. I wouldn't mind a boot sequence. Like, if they manage to worm their way into my opening hand or something, I kind of like that, yeah. Yeah, like, if we somehow didn't kill these this turn, we're gonna be glad to have that. Hologram. Just keep adding stuff. Bigger deck. Happier Mind Blasts. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain dexterity. I mean, that's 3 dexterity, maybe. First time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Also potentially good, because it means if we do get hit on the first turn, we'll draw extra cards for the second turn, which is just more Mind Blasts. Don't think we need to remove anything. Start each elite combat with 2 extra strength. Probably not needed. I'd like to just not take any damage, but I don't think we're seeing a shop again if we don't buy stuff here, so... Yeah, maybe it's like these 2, and we just get rid of some other potions. Or we just like buy loads of random junk because we can. Let's do some of that. I will take this. I'd rather take something like this in case we do have to draw into our actual cards at some point, but it kind of makes more sense just to buy everything that's cheap to pad our deck. Yeah, we definitely don't need that. All right. We'll take this, and I am going to buy the cheapest stuff, yeah. Okay, let's leave. It's gonna keep going up. Right, yeah. Yeah, easy. Let's get a random relic. Fight a dummy for 300 HP, obtain a random relic. We get 3 turns to do that, so it doesn't matter if we draw our boot sequences and can't kill it instantly. 8 was enough though, nice. What did I get? Bronze scales. Start each combat with 3 thorns. Probably won't matter, but yeah, anything's nice. Goodbye, sir. Dexterity potion. Yeah, more double energy, fine. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need that either. Double again! Alright, we have 52 cards right now. And now we have 68. The Rainbow Ring. The first time you play an attack, skill, and power, each turn gains strength and dexterity. I do not believe that will be happening, but okay. They want a Mind Blast? How likely is it to give me another Mind Blast? I think it can't try and take the same type of thing, so it like won't be another attack if I reroll it. So I refuse to let them take a Mind Blast. We need to keep upping those. I will let you take a hologram, not because I think we can really, you know, have no reason to have it anymore, but because it really doesn't matter what they take. Outside of my Mind Blasts, of course. I want to keep duplicating those. Draw. That would be helpful. Learn again. 68 to 100. We made it. Big deck. All right, how much are these doing? 91 each now. Amazing. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll put that on you. Draw 2 fewer cards. At the start of each combat, raise your max HP. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Like, all of my strength is in being able to hit things really hard. Also, I've just realized we're going against the Doormaker. At the end of the act, you'll fight the Doormaker. That's probably still fine, but he is invincible on the first turn, I think, and then he has some phases where he'll, like, I don't know, he'll, like, increase the cost of all of my cards and stuff, so it's going to be a bit awkward, but I really doubt I die in the first few turns. So I guess we can do Big Mushroom, because I don't think we need the 2 fewer cards on the first turn now. Let's see, sure, maybe big defects. Keep cloning. 101 to 165. Oh yeah. That's a good deck. We like that. Look at us, we're huge. Okay, this enemy intends to summon monsters. We will gain dexterity. No reason to use the other ones yet. Might as well just hit it, but it doesn't do anything. Alright. Do your worst, Doormaker. Whenever you play an attack or a skill, it is exhausted. So, a bit of a shame, but, you know, nice try. Okay, that was a very cool deck. Really glad I got to experience that. I'm sure there's tons of other really broken combinations you can do with the clone thing, but this one just made the most sense to me, so yeah, lovely stuff. What are you doing here? Random garbled lines. Repair you? Make me. And then we die. Shame. Got almost 1400, okay. Any cool things? Tons of things, alright. Killed 3 or more elites. Want to run absurdly with absurdly high max HP. Want a deck with 5 or more of the same card, excluding starters. Want a deck with 100 or more cards. Defeated 2 bosses without losing HP. And want to run in under 50 minutes. Yay, speedrun. Nice. Let's check our unlocks. Alright, the blight stopped consuming. Now we skip. Powder Demise. Enemy loses 9 HP at the end of each of its turns. Ship in a bottle. Gain 10 block. Next turn, gain 10 block. Touch of Insanity. Choose a card in your hand. It is free to play this combat. Nice. See that being useful? Data Disc. Start each combat with 1 focus. This is a very good relic, I believe. Start of each combat, channel the dark. Metronome. The first time you channel 7 orbs each combat, deal 30 damage to all enemies. Good stuff. Need to focus. Channel a dark for each of your orb slots. Gain 2 orb slots. Skipped an unlock there, didn't I? I didn't see what that was going to be. Ooh, okay. Probably not as good. I've seen that this game doesn't have as much focus or ways to get focus, which is kind of what made Bloop really good in the first game, but, you know, I still quite like that. Null, deal 10 damage, apply 2 weak, channel a dark, and Consuming Shadow, channel 2 dark. At the end of your turn, evoke your leftmost orb. Okay. Well, crazy run. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. It does help me out a lot, and yeah. I'll see you all in the next one. Alright, bye-bye.